I've been saying it for years. Okay. Don't mess with people who are waiters. Don't do it. Waitresses, they control your food. Okay. I try very, very hard in my life to always tip well and to treat waiters and waitresses with the utmost highest level of respect, even when they're wrong and even when they're not doing a good job, because they control my food. Now, there's been times where it just was out of my hands. Like I had that problem with Cafferty's, but that wasn't my fault. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't want to get into that whole story, but let's just say I left there. They gave me free food. I did not eat that food, but I gave it to my dogs, whatever. But I'm sure it was fine. But the point is that I was reading this email that an ape brother sent me. This happened like several years ago. I think it was like a while ago. But a couple went to Chili's, and apparently, the food was undercooked. They sent it back, and I guess they had a feeling that something was not right. And what they did was they took their drinks. I don't know, whatever they got, soda. They actually got it analyzed and tested, and there was actually spit, like the guy spit in their drink, saliva. So it came back that yes, the guy did in fact spit in their drink, and they were actually able to legally prove it. Um, I've seen so many things like this in my life. Like I've seen a lot of stuff. I remember one time I was like a young kid. I was like 16. I was working, believe it or not, there was a Nathan's, which it was funny. First, it was a White Castle's. Then it turned into a Nathan's. And if you can believe it, right now it's a Petco. This was where you grew up in Avenue U in Brooklyn on West 12th Street. And I was working there as a young kid. And I remember there was this old man. He was a mean, listen, the guy was a mean guy, no question about it. And he was yelling, like, my hot dogs don't taste right. They're not cooked right. They're undercooked or whatever. So a buddy of mine who was like, he worked there. He's like, no problem. He was being very respectful to him. No problem, sir. We'll take care of it. We're gonna get you a new patch. And the guy's like, you do that now. I'm hungry. So this kid took his hot dog, his French fries, and they had like this old radiator in the back. And I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, watch this. And he dumps the hot dogs, the fries, and there's all these, like, I don't want to tell you, man, spider webs, nasty, man, spiders. I got really sick. I walked away. Now it's like one of those situations where it's like I wanted to kind of tell the customer, that he's about to eat spider webs, but it's like I'm from Brooklyn. You don't rat. I can't rat. I can't rat on a fellow friend. I couldn't do it. And look, the way I look at it, it was on him. It wasn't on me. He was the one who did it. I didn't do it. I just I just walked away. I got sick, to be honest with you. But, you might have been like, hey, Father, you should have told the old man I can't rat. That's the thing, can't rat. Um, but the moral of the story, these things go on. And if I could give friendly advice to all of you, it's not financial advice, it's friendly advice. Just treat your waiters and waitresses with respect. Even if they're wrong, even if they're doing a bad job, they control your food, which makes them, in my opinion, one of the dangerous people on earth.